I was driving by a place called Luigi's Italian Restaurant, and I thought the middle part, Italian, was a little redundant. If they just said restaurant, I think I know what they were going for. What's the worst part about having unprotected sex with a Cracker Barrel waitress? What, you ask? Cracker Barrel babies. It's like a crack baby, but with a side of grits. You're welcome. You're welcome. Big fan of Cracker Barrel babies. Guys, you guys ever smoke crack? Anyone any crack smokers? Before you smoke crack, you have to smell the crack before you smoke it. Where are my crack sniffers at, ladies? Are they the same? Are the crack sniffers the same as the ball ladies? Yeah. I know a factory that makes laxatives and condoms. They get you coming and going. What a motto, huh? Coming and going. I'm not impressed. None of us are impressed. You know, there should be a hotline for suicide wings. Do you think the mild wings are just depressed? Do you think Anthony Bourdain is one of his recipes? You know, I saw a deaf guy walk by one time, and he farted really loudly. And I thought I should let him know that those things make noises. Do you ever think about homeless people are just like cats? They always like to take naps. If you leave an empty box around, they climb inside it, take a nap. And just like a cat, you wake up some mornings, there'll be a homeless man sleeping on your chest, his little butthole right in your nose, breathing on your balls, waiting for you to wake up so you can feed him. If I had to pick between the two, I'd go with cats. Guys ever smell a homeless man's ass? It got me to where I am today. You're welcome. I have a PowerPoint presentation, no power, no pointing, and no presentation to be presented. You're welcome. I have an audio tape. It's blank. You take it home and you record your own damn inspirational seminar. You're welcome. Did you ever think the person that invented the pom-pom had a stuttering problem? He just thought he made a palm. My Chinese masseuse Ming Ming, turns out she is a stutterer. Her name is just Ming. Plain and simple, that's her actual last name. You guys like impressions? This is my impression of a Jamaican guy with Tourette's. Here's my impression of a Jamaican guy without Tourette's. You guys ever go to a vegan rap battle? Vegan rap battles. They're literally tongue punching the microphone for iron. It's mic drop after mic drop, and not because of clever rhyme scheme. That's called malnourishment. Again, doing the jokes that got me to where I'm at today. Anyone ever have sex for free? For Pillow Talk, I like to discuss prices. I dated some really dirty, raunchy girls. Her crabs had crabs. I had to hold her hand in a beekeeper suit. I went to the doctor and said, "What do you recommend for crabs?" He said, "Old Bay seasoning." All the people at the clinic knew her by name. I love fat girls, big ones, the better ones. Their tits have tits. From any angle you're hitting it, they all got tits looking at you. Back tits are as American as apple pie. Did you ever think about back tits? The best way when you're making love to focus on the mystery that is the back tit is to leave a little hickey on each of the tits so that it better resembles an actual breast. And when you're tapping that shit or making sweet love, as you know, ladies, as you do for free sometimes, sometimes the momentous vibrations of them back tits shaking about will release a forgotten, unlodged Cool Ranch Dorito, which you catch in your teeth hibachi style. Did you ever titty fuck a lactating chick? I call that the milkshake. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah. For those that don't recognize me, it has a lot to do with my recent anal bleaching. My agent thought it would bring out my smile. I fired that. Can we give a round of applause really loud, really, for Nick Cerniglia? Yeah! Woo! It's for all to come out. See, I told you, Mom! I fucking told you they liked me! Stay in the car! Stay in the car! Stay in the car! No, Mom, no! Look at them! They're chanting my name! Nate Marks! Nate Marks! Nate Marks! Nate Marks! Yeah, Mom! Oh, she's supposed to be in the car, watching the kids. You know, I just broke up with a girl. She really broke my heart, but she was mean to me. Sometimes the conversations would go like, "You're demented. You're delusional. You're ridiculously insane. You are psychotic. You need serious mental attention." And I'm like, "Bitch, at least I'm not a sock puppet." Did you ever talk to a sock puppet that you came in and they're at a loss of words because their mouths are stuck together? Yes. I saw an underdeveloped fetal-like sock crawling around underneath my bed one day. Those things get pregnant, I tell you. Wash them. Wash them. Do not make any half-human sock hybrid creations. It's against God's will. Ezekiel 39:74. Thou shalt. Yes, the forbidden texts. Yeah. I got the bloopers reel from the Old Testament, so I know all about the sock scriptures. You guys haven't seen my new sex tape, huh? It's a bloopers reel. All bloopers. I do all my stunts. All of them. It's actually only just me. I used to play with myself watching the Playboy Scramble channel. You got a nose here, a titty there, I think that's a foot, it's good enough. When I go to the Modern Museum of Art, I get hard-ons. Because it's called art, but it's stupid. Doesn't look like a pear. Looks like naked little boys playing hopscotch, like every single painting I look at. Doctor showed me an ink blot and said, "What do you think of?" I said, "Stop talking about my mother's snatch! What's wrong with you?" What do they call that? You get high. You get high. You forget what you're doing. Okay, who let the hyenas in? Oh. Tally ho, where's my South Bethlehem people at? Show of hooks. Show of gats. Good. I'm from 5 Points originally. Yes, this thug life you thought on my lower back was just a birthmark. Shame on you, that's a birthmark. It's getting really rough out there. There was a shabbing and a stooting. Just the other day. They can't even get, it's so hot out there, they can't kill each other right. Shabbing each other, stooting each other. There was a shabbing and a stooting. Rootin' stootin'. I ain't shabbing no more. No shabbing. Guys, I got another impression. An impression of a weatherman having sex. This just in. Film at 11, that's when it comes. I don't know where all my rock and roll heads are. Old people, what are you doing? Guys, you ever hear that overrated band Led Zeppelin? Yeah, give it up. Big penis rock. It's Music Fest. My impression of Robert Plant trying out a new song in the studio. Yeah. You know what they make songs about pistachios? Songs about the M&M. Oh, yeah. Songs about you tiny banana chips. Oh, yeah. I'll make you a trail mixtape. Yeah, I'm not proud of that either. I went back in time and told that joke to Kurt Cobain. He killed himself. Yeah. songs and more jokes about rock and roll, my music career. I recorded my latest hip-hop album at the Auto Zone for advanced auto-tuning. Yes. You know how you find any one of my 90s kids at, how you find Annie Lennox in the woods? You go out into the woods, and you wait for it to be quiet. Then you go, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. And then you wait. Go a little farther in the woods. Oh, Annie Lennox, what are you doing in the woods? Get back in the cage! Your Eurythmics. Your Eurythmics are my Eurythmics. Yeah. I had a neighbor, and he was wearing a #1 dad hat. He died. So the guy with the #2 dad hat moved up in the ranks. That's a happy ending. That's a happy ending. Did you ever think that the roof of your mouth is really just the ceiling of your mouth? And technically, the roof of your mouth is your scalp? Facts. Do you know, people in prison should eat more shrimp. Don't even need a punchline, thank you. People in prison should eat more shrimp because shrimp look like commas. And commas break up sentences. That's thoughts. Facts. That's a Gandhi quote. That's a Gandhi quote. Abortions, huh, kids? Your body, your choice. What do you think? You guys are killing kids, killing babies? Where are we drawing the line? I feel sorry with this economy. All those abortion doctors are going to lose their jobs. Imagine going to your next job interview and putting on your application, reason for leaving last job. Well, I used to kill babies, and now it's illegal. Your body, your choice. You should be allowed to pull that shit out, cut its head off, and slam it against the wall. That joke is like a child to me. That joke is like a child. It interferes. You going on? All right, you gotta take that. Is that mom? She's still watching the kids? All right. Tell you I'm gonna say hi. Yeah. People ask, what if Jesus was aborted? Well, we would have got that out of the way 33 years sooner. When telling abortion jokes, one must always work on their delivery. My mom, after I was born, she became adamantly pro-choice. She would still show up at my shows brandishing a hanger saying, it's never too late, you useless piece of shit. Right, Mom? Right? Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to leave you with this. Try a new sandwich. Am I wrong? Even your worst sandwich was a pretty good sandwich. If you're with a friend or a family or even a loved one, your girl, she wants jewelry, she wants to go out to dinner, make her a sandwich, see what happens. So many friendships could be rekindled, so many loves can be prolonged if we just took time to look at each other and realize, do you need another sandwich? I just want you to know, it's for the guys too. Make your ladies a sandwich. It's 2023. Not yet, but when it is, it's gonna be sandwich time. We're gonna be on the universal cosmic wavelength of making one another sandwiches, putting aside our differences and our grudges and just realizing that we can bump weenies on a spiritual level by just making one another sandwiches. God bless this great nation. Thank you, Nicholas, for having this show. Thank you for accepting the $5 to laugh at my jokes. It was stipulated that you laugh when I told a punchline, so it didn't look like I bribed you. But I think they're convinced. Thanks for taking the $5. Somebody make her a sandwich. I'm Nate Marks. Round of waters on everyone. Give it up.